Hey guys, good evening. CryptoPaul here. Just want to do a quick update on DavorCoin. But before we begin, like always, I want to thank all the subscribers for your support and comments. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to support us and also hit the notification bell so that way you get updates on new ICO, existing ICO in progress, and any lending program that's currently working, and of course any updates on cryptocurrency. So what I want to do today is really to analyze what worked for us last time. Okay, I think based on my video, I could have done a few things better. We were able to pick up 833, but I did transfer some more funds, so that way I'll be ready for tomorrow at the round 2. Okay, so before we get to the strategy and tips, let's analyze what happened, and then let's make some adjustment so that way there's no delay in our process. So the goal for tomorrow is within 8 seconds, 5 to 8 seconds, we want to make sure we've already hit confirm to buy. Okay, so let's do so my video from about 2 days ago with the buy. So let's take a look. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so my first mistake was because, well, first of all, this was the first round, so nobody knew what was gonna happen. So okay, so what I'm gonna do differently tomorrow is that, once this hits about 2 seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the refresh button. That's what I did with HextraCoin. I think HextraCoin I did about 3 or 4 seconds before it hit 0. I hit the refresh because it does take about 3 or 4 seconds before it actually refresh. Now I've been testing the vol. Okay, it's been taking about 2 seconds to refresh. Okay, because whatever they're doing a phenomenal job. It didn't crash. If you got in time, you were able to purchase. Okay, so if you can take a look here, let's pretend this is a countdown. Okay, so let's start at 5 and I'll do a refresh. 4, 3, 2, refresh. Okay, let's try that again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, refresh, and that you'll get to. Yep. Okay, so it takes about 2 seconds to refresh, and after it did that, then we should be able to get the buy button to appear. Okay, so let's continue with the video. Hello, what's going on? I can't. Is there a buy button? Is there a buy button somewhere? Buy now. Okay, so as you see there, that's where my error was. Instead of trying to hit refresh, once again I just tried to click within the sidebar, and I went to the wallet and went back to the ICO, and that's when the buy icon appear. So I think if we can basically save about 2 or 3 seconds there by hitting refresh, and that way we get to about hopefully it hit by 9 seconds after we refresh it. For example 2 seconds, and it'll hit by 59 or something like that. Okay, and let's continue, and now I'll analyze where I also made a mistake over here. Thank you. Okay, that's the mistake number 2. I knew I already had an idea of how many I can purchase with the BTC that's deposited in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do differently tomorrow is that I will kind of gauge. Okay, so right now I have Okay, that's still pending. That's the two. Okay, so we have these two right here, 0.014 and 0.024, which comes out to about 0.038637. So we're looking about 182, and of course that's today, but it can change tomorrow. Okay, so what we're gonna do then at that point, now that we know what the actually I've already did the calculation, but I just want to show you and walk you through the process. Okay, so we would have 0.03867, and let's just do the conversion. So it's 282. Let's just just round it, 282. No, let's do the whole thing. 282.81, and the offering price on round 2 would be 84 cents divided by 0.84. Essentially, we're looking at 336.67, but we don't want to make any mistake because you can see here is only in whole number, no decimal. Okay, well, at least on this portion. Let me see. I don't think I recall seeing anything other than whole number. Okay, yeah, we're just going to use the whole number. That's what it looks like if you look at the transaction. All right, so we're going to pick up about 336. Now what I'm going to do is, just in case we don't want any error, maybe I'll just drop it down maybe 1 or 2 coin. Okay, just in case the price fluctuate from the time that we do the calculation. So we want to do the calculation at least 1 minute before the clock strikes 0. So let's say I do 334. Okay, so what I'm going to do at that point, okay, so once we hit the buy button, this will appear. Okay, then all I'm going to do, and all everyone's going to be doing once you do your calculation, it just go ahead, for me it would be 334. Okay, so I'm just going to put 334 and submit, period. Don't look, nothing. You've already done your calculation. You already know based on what you have, and as the 84 cents, okay, that will purchase you about 334. Will purchase me about 334. Okay, so I'm figuring that if I refresh at 2 seconds, and hopefully it'll by the time it strikes 0, it actually the buy button will appear. To 334, hit submit. I think I can do it within 5 seconds. I did that with HexaCoin. I think it was 5 seconds. Boom, 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 done. Okay, so that's my tips for you guys. Hopefully it will work. Like I said, no guarantee. You can go and review my video and do what I did before, which was when I hit 0, I went to wallet, click on wallet, then click back on ICO, then hit buy, and then hit submit. But like I said, if you do that, just all you have to do, just to save you some time, make sure you get your the amount of DAV coin already set. Okay, and I'll like I mentioned, I would underestimate by at least 1 or 2 just in case, and then hit submit. So if you can do that within, I'll say 10 seconds, you got a better chance of closing that deal. Okay, so if you can see here, let's take a look. Let me go back a little bit and see. So what I want to do is see how long it actually took me to purchase. So we're going to go through the whole slide. Okay, so I apologize, keep going back and forth. All right, so we at, with 1 second, the time here is 8:39. Let me see from this point how long it would take to hit submit. Hello, what's going on? I can't. Okay, 10 seconds. Buy button somewhere. Crap. Buy now. Thank you. 20 seconds. 8:33. 8:24. Just enough. Okay, actually it took me almost 32 seconds. You know how I know 32 seconds? It actually, I looked at my trend, it does say 32 seconds. So definitely not the 10-second I thought it was on the video, but it felt like it because it went by so fast, okay? But you can see there, okay, it took me 32 seconds because I did not know what I was doing. I was going back and forth, okay? So if, in that case, maybe not 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. That would be reasonable if we can do what I just mentioned, okay? So just to recap, all right, I'm gonna do, not, you don't have to do what I'm doing, but what I'm gonna do at 2 seconds before 0, I'm gonna hit refresh. And at that point, I'm hoping the buy button will appear. I would then hit okay, the buy button will appear, and this screen will pop up, and then we're going to go ahead and put, for me, 8334 and hit submit, and that's it. Okay, so I've tested already. I think I can do within definitely within 5 seconds. 10 seconds definitely. 5 seconds could be a possibility. It depends on the really the my internet. Okay, now I do have a ExpressVPN, but like I said, we didn't have any trouble, so I'm probably not going to use it unless round 2 didn't work out for me. Then of course I would use it at that point in round 3. Okay, one other thing, they did put a maximum buy order for the next round, which would be 8,000 per account holder. Okay, so I think I got a few comments of people saying, you know, they should put a limit on how many people can purchase, but I actually went through all the transaction. There's only a few that actually did over 10,000, not too many. Most of them, you know, like me, we did 833. So most of the transaction really is really around averaging about 500. But like I said, I didn't actually go through and average, you know, get the total number of how many people that purchase and then what amount and then an average. I'm just guessing, okay? But most of the transaction I saw, you know, like example, this page, you know, 1,800, that's the largest one, 1,100, 14, but the rest is pretty, you know, lower, you know, at less than 500. Okay, let's go to the first one. Yeah, 5, 3, 1, 13. There you go. 5,000. That's a lot. So, but like you see there, the most average on most of the transactions is about 500. So, I think everyone should be able to get in on this round, especially now that they did put a limit on the number of purchase. Okay, but like I said, I didn't go through the whole thing, and so I didn't see too many, you know, anything over 10,000. Okay, so now they put a limit of 8,000, so I don't think it's going to be that much of a difference at that point. One thing as well on their Facebook page, if you did refer some people, okay, and you should be able to see your commission based on your referral purchase. Okay, so if you have some people under you, your commission earnings should show on the dashboard under the affiliate program. Of course, you can't show that on YouTube, but that's where it would be. Okay, so guys, I hope you find this video helpful, and let me make sure and see if the deposit has been confirmed, because you want to make sure your BTC is done and ready to go, so that way there's no waiting. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, so it hasn't confirmed it, so I still got about how many, 14 hours for that to confirm. Okay, so hopefully that won't be an issue. So I'm gonna do about 334. I'm gonna underestimate a little bit just in case. Once again, if you find this tip helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel and you've already, you know, watched the video up to this point, might as well just subscribe, and that way I'm getting you more tips and more ICO coming up. And stay tuned, within the next hour or so I'll be doing a new ICO. Not really that new, so it's been out for about a week, so I'm a little bit late to it, but there's not been that many transactions on it, so hopefully we can see how it works and see if it makes sense or not. Okay guys, once again, CryptoPaul.